Hi, welcome to my 30 days, 30 ways to meditate video challenge. This is Bonnie LeBaron, your pilot. I just finished a reconnection workshop. I have a lot of just processing to do there. I can't wait to kind of just it was like we were relaxing, but we weren't at the same time. So anyway, I can't wait to do some relaxing now. I know yesterday I said we were going to do visualization, but that's just not what I'm feeling today. So I'm going to go with the flow here, and we're just going to do a nice simple technique that I really like to do, particularly when I am trying to gain energy when I'm tired. I learned this from Raja Yoga and Ananda meditation. So first of all, I just want to identify our medulla. Our medulla is the back of our brain where our neck, or where our meets our head, that soft, tender spot. We have so we're going to identify our medulla, that nice spot in the back of our brain. I don't know if you could even see that, but in the back of our brain, the lower back of our brain, right where our neck meets with our brain, you should be able to identify it by noticing that tenderness. You can tap on it a little bit, kind of stimulate it, wake it up. Hello, energy in our brain. And when I talk about our frontal lobe, I mean this front part of our brain here. What we're going to do today is work on drawing the activity of our brain from our medulla. We're going to draw it up to our frontal lobe, because our frontal lobe is where we can access dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin. All of these wonderful chemicals our brain gives us can be accessed easier when we're operating from up here than when we're operating from down here. I don't know if you know, but our medulla is another word for it, is our reptilian brain, and it's where our fight or flight receptors are. And since we're always so stressed out, we're usually always, our brain activity, they've done brain scans, and we're all walking around and our brain activity is way down in our reptilian brain. And then, the studies show that once people do meditation, they're able to move the activity in their brain up to our frontal lobe. And the studies they've done have been on people who just implemented 10-minute practices into their day every day for 2 to 4 weeks. They were able to see a change in the activity of our brain of where it's operating and moving from our medulla up to our frontal lobe. So that's what we're going to work on today. Remember, at the end of this, we'll do it with our eyes open so that you can realize that we can take this with us absolutely anywhere, anytime. But first, let's close our eyes. Let's really drop into our space here. And we're just going to drop in like we're coming down from landing. Find our bodies, feel our bodies. Recognize if there's pain anywhere. And breathe into that spot like we worked on yesterday. And we'll go ahead and do our mental scan, or physical scan actually, from our feet to the top of our head, just like a wave of relaxation. And then we're going to recognize our medulla. I have a dog and he's whining at the door, but we're going to ignore him. Distractions are everywhere in meditation, and it's our response to them that actually changes our meditation. So if we can keep a calm and gentle response to distractions, it will help us in our meditation. Allowing our distractions to take us deeper. So we're going to keep feeling out our breath here. And now we're going to recognize our medulla, that point in the back of our brain, that lower point I told you about earlier. We're actually going to physically just feel how it feels to recognize that point, and like we're drawing a line from that point up to our frontal lobe, up to our third eye, up to our pineal gland, all those good things we have going on in our frontal lobe. We're going to actually feel the sensation of pulling our energy from our medulla up here. And some people find it easier to draw a line like from the earth, so it's starting from the earth and then it's going to our medulla, and then that line keeps extending through our frontal lobe here and then out. I always like to visualize the sunset, let it connect with the sunset. And we're just going to do that. Just feel that moving. Realize that we can move the activity in our brain so that we can feel happy things. And take a breath and feel happy that we can do this. And you can stay here and turn this video off, or you can open your eyes with me, and we're going to do it again with our eyes open. So we're going to open our eyes. We're going to do our scan of our body from toes to our head, allowing it to relax, giving our bodies permission to relax. And then we're going to, sorry, I forgot we're doing this with our eyes open this time, but give your body that permission to relax with your eyes open. And then we're going to feel our medulla. Just draw that line from our medulla to our frontal lobe. Let's do that together. Good. So that's all I really wanted to share right now. Actually, I do want to share a lot more. There's so much more, and so many ways and places that we can take this, but simplicity is something I'm really trying to key in on, so let's just do that. Just that one simple. Drawing that line. Draw your line from your medulla to your frontal lobe. Thank you so much for sharing today with me. I'm going to go do some relaxing. I love you all so much, and I'm so happy I could be here with you. I'll see you tomorrow with day 4 of Bonnie's 30 Ways to Meditate Challenge. Today is day 3. So thank you for sharing this journey with me.